Hi, this is Tim with a quick video on how to get the game Smite to work with Dimmdrive. Smite runs things a little bit differently in that they operate as a Windows service as part of however they make their game function. We can see here that there's a high-res authenticate and update service, and because of that, the settings that you have in Dimmdrive have to be tweaked just a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to run Dimmdrive and we're going to set it all up and give you a quick little video on how to do it here. So in Dimmdrive, you'll want to take your Hi-Res Studios folder and drag it into the app section of Dimmdrive. And then you're going to want to go to the wrench area. And what we want to do is we want to do the less RAM option, and we want to still select all of the game files except the service file. So if we were to go and look down the list right here, we can see all the different files. And when we go to the high-res service, we can actually right-click, go to Properties. It'll say high-patch-service.exe. Minimize this again, look for high-patch-service.exe, and we want to make sure that's not selected. So we have everything else selected but that, so I do Submit Selection, and we're going to go ahead and click Close. We have our Dimmdrive set to be 6 gigs on the Z drive, and so we have plenty of room right here. We are going to enable Dimmdrive, and Dimmdrive is going to copy all the files over, set up the symbolic links, and basically get everything set up for us. Except the one difference, or the second difference that we have to do for this particular game, and that is we need to make a new type of shortcut. Here's our traditional desktop shortcut for Smite. We are going to go into the Dimmdrive folder on the Z drive that's specific for Smite. We're going to copy the shortcut, we're going to paste it in here, and Smite requires a bunch of arguments here, game 300, product 17, whatever, to run. And so what we're going to do is we're going to modify this shortcut to use the standing directory that we have for Dimmdrive here. So we're going to delete everything in front of this high-res launcher.exe except the quote. And then here where it says start in, we're just going to go ahead and change this to be Z, which is the Dimmdrive drive. We're going to delete this beginning portion, and we're going to modify this folder structure to say dd.1-. And all that means is Dimmdrive put the high-res studios, which is the Smite installation folder, into one that's called dd1, which is just Dimmdrive's way of keeping track of where that game is installed. And we're going to hit apply and then hit OK. And now we have a new shortcut. And that's basically it. And we can demonstrate this by running the shortcut here and then running it from the launcher. I believe I have the audio muted, so you won't hear a giant opening splash screen here. And what's going to happen now is Smite is going to do all of its things. It's going to load, and there we are. We have Smite running off of Dimmdrive. It looks like it is loud, but Smite is running off of Dimmdrive using the slight change to make it a shortcut. And then when we configure Dimmdrive, we just want to make sure we do not have the Windows service selected. And that's it. Hope you guys had fun watching this video. And if you have any questions, please post in the forums.dimmdrive.com forums or on the Steam discussion forums for the Dimmdrive software. And hope you guys have a nice day. And girls.